Hello you gorgeous Virgos and welcome to my channel, IG Tarot, featuring On The Go Tarot for a love reading on the go. Guys, for my newbies, welcome to my channel. My name is Elle Cups. Thank you for stopping by. Please click that subscribe button. It really helps my channel, and like and share and comment. I welcome all, good, bad, ugly. Everyone's feelings are valid. And for my returning subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for your love, your support, your shares, your comments, everything. Guys, thank you so much. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to do a love reading for you guys, and I'm going to look into your current situation, your immediate past, your future, and see how you're feeling about the situation with a certain connection, whatever may come through. And then I'll go on to the extended and find out what your person is feeling about you, and maybe get some timelines, etc., and that'll be in the description box below. And it's the first link on Vimeo. Okay, so guys, let's get an overall theme over here with the romance angels. We're not going to waste any time, and remember, you know, time is fluid. You got it to be here now, so, but everyone's on a different spiritual path and spiritual journey, so, you know, don't get too hung up on, oh, it's not happening, you know. Always check your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter signs, because you'll find more valuable information there. Especially Venus. Venus is about love. That's the goddess of love. So, and then also the roles can be reversed, and don't get too hung up on the signs and the gender, okay? All right, let's get into it. What messages do you have for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in love, Spirit? Getting an overall theme here for my Virgos. All right, guys, let's see. Let's get an overall theme here for my Virgos, dear Spirit. There you go. All right, it's safe for you to love, guys. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Look at that. It's safe for you to love. So with this card popping out, I am getting that there's a particular person that you may have been apprehensive about if you can trust, you know, being open towards them, being vulnerable, sharing parts of yourself with them. And this is a great advice saying that you can. So we'll get in, let's dig a little bit deeper and find out more about this person and how you're feeling about the situation. And look at that. Heart-to-heart conversations. Aww. Honestly discuss your feelings with this person. You know, it's safe for you to love. So whoever you're dealing with, you would know. And if this could be a potential new person coming through, which it could also be for those of you that are not coupled yet or seeing anyone currently, this is a clear indication that it is safe for you to love, okay? Guys, I'm sorry about the noise in the background. They're doing some work downstairs. All right, some renovations. All right, dear Spirit, please give me accurate messages for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in love. How's everyone doing? Happy 2020. Oh my goodness, it's hard to believe. How's the energies feeling? We've got that lunar eclipse on the 10th, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for the Cancer full moon and the lunar eclipse? Everything that has happened to you since, you know, whatever you've been manifesting from July last year will come into fruition. So if you've been nurturing a certain relationship, connection, even if it's work related, etc., you will start to see some things that come into your reality. So it's exciting, very exciting. Okay, we are cutting. All right, what is Virgo's current situation in love, dear Spirit? Virgo's current situation in love. Well, that's a lot. Okay, let's get into this. I'm going to take them as they landed. Wow, guys. Okay, so, wow. Look at this. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you're feeling good about yourself. Here we have the Queen of Wands. You could have that in your chart. But this is typically someone that takes initiative, is an action taker, risk taker, is very busy, very attractive, hottie, hottie, hottie. I am seeing here that there's a current situation you're dealing with that is requiring you to use your intuition, and it could be with a fire sign. If you are dealing with a fire sign, I also have Libra here. Justice, and I also have the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, and the World in reverse. There's a cycle that isn't closing here. I feel like there's a need for you to really dig deeper when it comes to your gut feelings about whatever situation you're dealing with here. What I'm seeing here is you could be dealing with a court of law with the Justice here. There's a situation here that is not closing out. There is a need. You've got the World in reverse. So there's not success yet in this situation. There's a delay in some way, shape, and form of something that you're currently dealing with a certain connection that you're not closing out. It's really important for you right now to continue to use your intuition. It's an all-knowing, right? Trust it. Take action on what you're feeling in this situation right now. What are you dealing with, Virgos? You could definitely be dealing with a situation where there's a commitment involved here, and you guys could be going through, if you were married, the divorce process, you know, drawing up papers, etc., now waiting for things to balance out and get settled. Because I am seeing here with the Justice, you know, things will balance out. You are dealing with something that may require, you know, an attorney and sitting down, and your wish is just to get through it, just to move forward from it. But it's not closing out currently. Let's find out what the influence is. What is the influence? You got 3 major arcanas. A new beginning. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. And this could also be, you have unfinished business with a fire sign here. Or a Libra. Pisces is strong here also. Also the fixed signs. Yeah, I feel like you have unfinished business with a fire sign here, Virgos. And the influence is that there could potentially be a new beginning in this situation with this person that you're dealing with. I feel there's a lot of passion between the two of you. You guys do have... you guys could work well together as well in like a creative sense, like bouncing ideas off each other. You know, Virgos, you guys are known to reside a lot in your mindset. In your cerebral capacity can take on overload, right? You're comfortable being anxious. You actually drive, you feed off that. Virgos are known for that. You are the air signs of the earth signs, in my opinion, when it comes to the way you guys process things in your mind. You continuously, it's a complete mind map in there. It's amazing. It's amazing. So let's find out what the past issues here are. What's the past issues regarding this love spread, dear Spirit, for my Virgos? Yeah. Communication. May not even be issues, honestly. It could be some form of communication that you received from a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. And it was love messages. It was romantic. It was fast moving. It was over social media. There could have also been some form of meetup. You may have traveled to see this person. Or you could potentially could not have been able to travel to see this person. I am seeing some form of not so much, yeah, blockage, I guess you could say, but some form of delay. Maybe there was you wanted to see each other, but you couldn't. And there could have been someone here in the mix also. But there's certainly some kind of... Okay, so let's talk about unfinished business, certain things that'll come to the forefront on the 24th, okay? We do have the new moon in Aquarius, okay? So that will bring some things that will need to be dealt with, cycles that need to be closed out, people come back from the past, etc. And there will be a need to deal with that. Because on that day too, on the 24th, we've got Uranus, which is challenging. And it'll bring unexpected surprises. Okay, that's what Uranus does. And yeah, there may be a need to release any old, anything, any energy that's been expired, any energy that you've been stuck in for a long time that's made you feel stagnant or held you back for however long. Maybe since July of last year, right? Maybe since Pisces season last year, March. I've got double Pisces here. Maybe something that had something that could have potentially begun also in Libra season in October, and now there's like unfinished business surrounding it. So there will be a chance for you to close this cycle out or start it again. Remember, we are going through a lot of new beginnings, a lot of endings have happened. So it's either or. But when it comes to things that are no longer serving you, you know, you're going to be prompted to deal with it and have to cut it out. Unfinished business is a big one around that time. So between the 10th to, and especially on the 24th. Let's find out what's in your immediate past. There will be a need for you to take action around that time. Oh, surprise! So there was some kind of change in your life, Virgos. You could have moved. There could have been an ending in a relationship, I'm seeing. Something that wasn't built on a solid foundation had to crumble. Could have even lost your job, I'm seeing here also. Scorpionic energy as well as Aries, Mars ruled. Big changes. This is divine intervention. Comes in and wipes things away that no longer serve you, right? So I feel like you've gone through some period just in your recent past, and you may still be having all this residual about it. And I think that's why this is also here. It is safe for you to love, because that may have really put a damper on how you move forward in your heart space with anyone new. And if this is someone from the past, which I feel like it's just, it is, because there's unfinished business here. And I'm not sure if you guys may have even dated. It may have just been something casual, maybe even a friendship sense, but maybe you first had to close out a cycle with a previous relationship that you had to end. If it be with a Scorpio, if it be with Aries, doesn't have to be, guys. Those are just the signs that are most prominent here with the Tower card. And there was also a need for you to maybe move out, and now you're a little, you know, taken aback, right? So let's see what's in your crowning thoughts. Your crowning thoughts. Okay, yeah, equal give and take. Maybe in the past there was a need to find some balance in the connection. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. I see this as you. So maybe this is also why you're apprehensive in moving forward, because equal give and take is so important. I'm also seeing in your current situation that the Justice card being here, that's all about balance, balancing out areas of your life, and certainly in love, right? So I do feel that you've gone through some major shift in your life, be it an ending of a relationship and now having to move somewhere new, maybe start a new job, whatever the case may be. And you're hoping that things will be different this time round, where you're not always the one giving and giving and giving, and there'll be an equal flow of reciprocity in love, in communication, in sharing finances, if that's how it ends up being. But I do see that there's some kind of new beginning that has been established here. So let's see what's in your immediate future. What's in your immediate future, Virgos? A new beginning. Look at that, the Fool. This is also considered Aquarius. So here we go, right? What was I talking about? The 24th, the new moon in Aquarius. That'll be a really ideal time to close out whatever current situation you've been dealing with here that may have been hindering your progress forward in dating someone new, to open up to someone new, if there has been some form of new beginning here, some influence of it. I do feel there's a need to close something out here, because with the world in reverse, there's still residual energy from something that you have yet to close out, and it's also hindering the success of closing that cycle out in order to move forward, Virgos. And intuitively you already know this, because here you have the High Priestess card, Pisces energy. You could have that strongly in your chart. That is also your opposite. Good match, by the way, Pisces and Virgo. But intuitively you already know. It's just a matter of, I think, the timing, because I can see that this big shift or divine intervention that has happened to you caused you to have to, I mean, when big shifts change, happen to us, we typically go through like a transformation, or we do things differently moving forward, or we hope to, right? Here in your immediate future, this is about a new beginning, setting off, taking a leap of faith. This is what's in your future, Virgos. So there's some closing out that needs to happen here. I can see you have to close out the cycle. There is unfinished business here. There always is. So it's a need or a matter of starting it in a new way, whatever this was. Tower moments could also be the way you communicate with someone. It just wasn't working, because in your crowning thoughts you do have the Six of Pentacles. That is about reciprocity, equal give and take, equal flow, right? You're both giving as much as you are receiving. So not one is more depleted than the other, and it's balanced, right? Maybe that was the Tower moment, the realization, the big blowout, the conversation that you may have had with whoever, your connection that you're in, or a potential one moving forward, is because the previous one you were in, you were giving more than you were getting out. It could be flip-flop the other way around. You could have been the one, but Virgos, you're about your acts of service. That's part of your makeup. Virgos is very selfless, does a lot for people, right? So there is going to be that level of lopsided in connections. I mean, it's just fairly typical. So maybe there's the way you're moving forward now will change, or needs to change, and that's I think what is going to be a big focus for you. Here with the High Priestess card being Pisces and also the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you could be, meeting someone on the 13th. We do have also with the Justice being Mars ruled, something around the 13th. Venus will be in Pisces. So, there's an opportunity for love and abundance around that time. Could also be an ideal time to talk about these heart-to-heart conversations that we saw here, right? So, but there's a new beginning on the horizon, and I want to find out who that could potentially be. I feel like you've had some form of communication from someone. Guys, I just want to reiterate this. I'm reading for the collective, so just take what lands and leave the rest, okay? I'm getting a lot coming through. There's a potential for a new beginning here, or one has already begun. There's a level of apprehension here with it is safe for you to love because of whatever past stuff you've had to deal with or you've experienced. Don't let that dictate how you are moving forward, okay? You want reciprocity. You want equal give and take in the current connection you're in, one that may have started. Fire sign, air sign here, Libra, Pisces. But there needs to be a discussion about it. I also feel that there is something you have to close out here with someone from the past, or some kind of clarity needs to be had with that situation. So I'm going to go into the extended and find out what leap of faith you're taking and who you could potentially be meeting and what this person feels about your current situation and how the two of you could move forward in a more reciprocated way, right? But there's a new beginning here. Something definitely ended, and I think you're still getting over that. So Alright, I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you'd like to join me on Vimeo, click on the link below. Otherwise, I will see you next week for another Love Weekly. And I love you all. Chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Ciao!